I want to tell you something that might hurt you. Nobody is thinking about you. Not your relatives, friends, not your colleagues, not the people scrolling through Instagram, and definitely not a stranger who saw your embarrassing mistake last week. I know that sounds harsh, but what if I told you that this is the most freeing realization you'll ever have? Because the moment you understand that people are too busy worrying about their own lives, you stop being afraid to live yours. Today, I'm going to explain you why the belief that everyone is watching me is silently destroying your confidence, your dreams, and your potential. And by the end of this video, you look at your fears completely differently. Think about the last time someone embarrassed themselves in public. Maybe they tripped or forgot their lines, or maybe they said something stupid. And now answer this honestly. How long did you think about it? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? A day? Or even probably not? Because you went back to thinking about your own life, your own problems, your own future, your own insecurities. Yet somehow we believe that when we make mistakes, people will remember it forever. Why? Because we are all the main characters in our own story. And that's where the problem begins. I remember a time when I was scared to post videos online. I would overthink everything. What if people laugh? What if someone criticizes me? What if I look awkward? And what if nobody watches? Then one day I realized something. Most people weren't even paying attention to it. The people I was trying hard to impress were busy dealing with their own struggles, their own bills, careers, relationships, and their own fears. The prison I was living in had no walls. It was built entirely inside my head. So psychologists call this as a spotlight effect. We imagine a giant spotlight following us everywhere. We think everyone notices our mistake, our appearances, our failures, our flaws. But the truth is, everyone else thinks that the spotlight is on them too. And because they are focused on themselves, they are barely noticing you. This isn't a bad news. This is freedom because it means you're free to fail, free to try, free to look stupid, free to learn, and free to grow. What is the cost we are paying of caring too much? Think about how many dreams die because of fear. People don't start a business, don't start a YouTube channel. Maybe they don't. People don't start a business. People don't start a YouTube channel. People don't approach the person they like. They don't apply for better jobs, not because they can't, but because they're worried about what others might think. Years passes, opportunities disappear, but regret grows. And eventually they realize something heartbreaking. The people whose opinions they feared so much were never thinking about them in the first place. Imagine sacrificing your future for an audience that never even exists. But the hardest truth is one day you'll be 70 years old and you'll sit quietly with your own thoughts. In that moment, nobody's opinion will matter. Not your neighbors, not your colleagues, followers, not even your critics. The only voice you'll hear is your own. And the question won't be what did people think of me? The question will be, did I live the life I wanted? And that's the question that scares me because nobody regrets trying, but people regret waiting to start. So starting today, remember this rule. If it won't matter in 5 years, don't spend 5 days worrying about it. Post a video, start a business, speak up, apply for the opportunity, take the chance. Your future is being held hostage by imaginary judgment. And the key to freedom is realizing nobody is watching as closely as you think. The day you stop trying to impress everyone is the day you finally become yourself. And maybe that's why so many people stay stuck because being yourself requires courage, but pretending to be someone else requires a lifetime. So choose courage, growth, and action because your dreams deserve more attention than other people's opinions. If this message connected with you, comment, I choose courage. And if you know someone who's living for other people's opinion in this video, it might change their life. So this is Kalimullah Sharif and it's a wrap, and I'll see you in the next one.